path to move forward with courage and conviction. As has been the tradition at School of Management Sciences, we offer our prayers to Ma Saraswati before the commencement of any academic endeavor. In furtherance, I now request all the dignitaries to garland the statue of Devi Saraswati. She is considered in our culture an authority on academics and the arts. Let's seek her blessings as these new students begin their quest for knowledge and excellence. I request Dr. Avinash Subka, sir, and Bhavna ma'am to garland the statue for the Saraswati. Mrs. Bhavna Dikshit, Senior Manager, Training and Placement Cell, to present the bouquet to Mr. Devmani Pandey, today's guest of honor. Students, we are truly fortunate to have a highly qualified and learned personality as the head of academic staff at SMS. May I now request Director of the Institute, Professor P.N. Jha, for his welcome address.
शिवे सर्वार्थ साधिके शरणे त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायणे नमोस्तुते सिद्धे साध्य सतामस्तु प्रसादा तस्य धूर्जटे जाह्नवी फीन लेखेव यन्मूर्धनि शशिनः कला सर्वा बाधा प्रशमनं त्रैलोक्यस्याखिलेश्वरी एवमेव त्वया कार्यमस्मद्वैरिविनाशनम् Honorable Chief Guest of the program, Mr. Sandeep Kulkarni, MD and Chairperson, Brinks India, venerated guests of honor, Mr. Devmani Pandey, Head HR and Operations, Dalmia MPX, my colleague and Head of Management Department and also Dean Development and Student Affairs, Professor Sandeep Singh, my other colleague and the course coordinator of MBA program, Dr. Amitabh Pandey, and Dr. Saurabh Kumar and Dr. B. Pratap, the respective two co-coordinators of MBA program, my other colleagues and comparer of the program, Dr. Pallavi Pathak, Associate Professor, Dr. Avinash Subka, and Mrs. Bhavna Dikshit, and my very dear students of the MBA batch 2021-23. It is indeed a very jubilant and historic occasion in the life cycle of School of Management Sciences, Varanasi, and I think it is equally a landmark day in your own lives, because today you are going to embark upon a new academic journey, your professional journey, your MBA program journey. And this program attains a special flavor with the august presence of two important corporate titans among us, Mr. Sandeep and Mr. Dev Mani. So with their blessings, your orientation program is being flagged off. So it is the special moment to cherish, and at this exuberant occasion, I take this opportunity to extend a tempestuous welcome to our esteemed guests and all of you once again to your own family, SMS Varanasi. The students, today, this is the beginning of a new kind of cerebral pursuit for you. You know, the program that you have opted, MBA, it has hired an altogether different ecosystem in present times. And this ecosystem is having so many appendages now. First of all, the place, the alma mater, your alma mater SMS, where you have come to pursue the program, the MBA Education and Management program itself, and its relative position within the National Education Policy, NEP 2020, vis-a-vis the Education Model 4.0, which is with the background of Industrial Revolution 4.0. So all these things, I will try to shed some light over this so that the triadic relationship between the program that you have opted, the generation that you belong, the institution that you have come, all these things would be established for your satisfaction and leading your further academic pursuit in a very sane and fine manner. Friends, so far as this institution, SMS Varanasi, is concerned, I have been repeatedly telling you that it has been a genre apart. It is unique on so many counts, with very, very limited resources. The track that we have established in the past 27 years is certainly unique. You know, since the very inception, the institution could get the grit to capture the core value of quality, and on that, the underpinnings of the foundation is still based, and we have been following the same path of the quality, and we have never compromised with it. That's why today you see that it is the only institution conducting MBA program in the entire UP which is having NAC A grade. There are other institutions, one or two other institutions also in UP with A grade, but they do not conduct MBA program, they conduct PGDM program. At the same time, your institution also occupies a very prestigious seat within the continuum of top 50 B schools of India. It is equally unique in as much as this is the singular institution which publishes since 2004 only 4 biannual research journals. One of them, Purushartha, is Scopus indexed. So this is the added advantage which you do not find elsewhere. even the management department of BHU, it has utterly failed to publish even one journal even till today. So this is the position, and this is by virtue of the combined cooperation of faculty and students as well. It is for you. Because in order to give you better flavor, better color to your creativity, these journals are available, and I would rather request you that apart from the main pursuit of your teaching learning, you try to come out with innovative ideas and write the papers and get them published in your own in-house journal, which is internationally acclaimed. Friend, so far as this MBA education is concerned and SMS is concerned, SMS from the very beginning, now it is 27 years old, it has been conducting the management program as the flagship course. We used to conduct PGDM program till recently. And for the past 9 years, we have added this MBA program in our basket. To this program, if you kindly analyze the nature of the MBA program of today, you find that the mainstream management education in India has been turning a new page, because it has to establish better and better alignment with the guidelines of the new education policy, national education policy, and the education model 4.0. You have the idea, you are expected to have the idea that management stream has been multidisciplinary from the very birth. But some more disciplines, some more focus areas have recently been added to it. That is, apart from the domain knowledge, you are expected to make your focus on issues like ethics, on issues like entrepreneurship, on issues like social connect, on issues like the social sensitivity. To these things, your institution was very, very proactive to add from the very beginning. You might be knowing that since 2004 only, we have been running a Center for Spiritualism and Human Enrichment, CSHI. From the time when this ethics spirituality terms, they were highly pejorative. Very few persons used to know it and use it. It is only since 2009 and 8, that is the global financial crisis, that several institutions are now banking on this ethics and philosophy and this spirituality aspects. But your SMS from 2003 only, under the aegis of the CSHI, which was inaugurated by the then Honorable Governor of Uttar Pradesh, Pandit Vishnu Kant Sastry, this started. That's why the spirituality aspect or your other center, CISD, Center for Entrepreneurship, Innovation and Development, they are here. So it is going to add the new focal areas in the today's management. And for all these things, you have got separate program centers here who would be passionately guiding and nurturing your talent, so that you do not only become capable of taking decisions for which you are here, but taking decisions with certain flavor at your respective workplaces. And these gentlemen who are sitting here, they would again be coming after 1.5 years when the term of replacement comes over here. So there you have to establish your mettle, that really what you have learned, what you have imbibed. Because you know, companies nowadays, they are scouting for the talents who are exhibiting a plurality in terms of your cognitive skills as well as your cultural exhibition. To try to imbibe yourself with all these traits and skills, because not only domain knowledge would be sufficient. As per the national education policy, you might be knowing that now you have to impart the knowledge, you have to develop your skills, there are set of skills, and then you have to enhance your abilities. So once you are equipped with all these things, only then these gentlemen will be able to carry you along with them. Placement has never been a problem in your SMS, you know. Here everybody gets a placement. But the question is that what kind of quality of the placement you grab. So there I seek your cooperation, your personal involvement, and your dedication towards your syllabi, your extracurricular, your core curricular activities, so that you could come out with the position, with the capacity, with the capability that you could really extract gold from the dross. Friends, in today's scenario, I was talking about the National Education Policy vis-a-vis the Education Model 4.0. You know, for your generation, Generation Z, to which you belong, once I had told you that this generation has got something very special. It is unlike the population of other three generations, baby boomers or Generation X or Generation Y, millennials. You people, you want to always feel that you are making a positive difference in the world through your works. And you are also different from other generation people in terms of making the artificial dichotomy between your work lives and your personal lives. You have something more in your mind as your personal agenda. And that agenda is to create an impact, a social impact, not simply as a form of ethical compulsion, but as a way of fulfilling your own passion. It is your helplessness, it is your indispensability, it is a sine qua non for you. You cannot do without it. It is the demand, it is the pressure within you that you have to make the impact, and for that impact, you know, your MBA is the best springboard which lead you, which carry you to a career of impact making. That's why it is one of the best courses that you have opted. I extend my best wishes to all of you, and on behalf of all my students, I would request both the dignitaries to kindly take proper care of the professional needs and concerns of these students when their time comes up. Once again, with an exulting reverence and a deep sense of gratitude, I extend a hearty welcome to honorable guests and all of you, and also extend my students my heartfelt blessings for your better future.
The vision, mission statement, quality policy and guiding values that I'll be sharing with you today, which constitute the preamble of SMS. Now, these elements are just not simple assimilation of words and statements for us. In fact, they are the guiding force behind the 27 years of legacy of this institution. We are highly confident that in the guiding light of these vision, mission statement, quality policy and guiding value, in the near future, all of you will be reaching to the new heights of success and glory. Our mission is to become a constantly growing center of excellence, nurturing global critical professional leadership based on ethical and moral attributes. We at SMS have embarked on a journey towards continuous improvement and constant growth. It is our resolve that we shall grow through innovation, association, and amalgamation of thoughts. SMS shall always remain in competition with itself and shall be the best benchmark organization in the eyes of all its stakeholders, including the SMS family members, students, industry associates, and society at large. Being a learning organization, SMS shall always remain sensitive to global conditions and situations, and we shall strive to prepare proactive and adaptive leader professionals who are fit to handle any challenges successfully and achieve success for themselves as well as their organizations, whether they are in India or anywhere in the globe. SMS is cognizant towards its responsibility towards society and shall always hold on to the ethical and moral compass to guide it on its growth path. Our mission is to create an excellent learning ambience through innovation in teaching, research and consultancy for producing professionals capable of answering global challenges and demonstrating high ethical and moral standards. We at SMS shall always strive to have an atmosphere conducive to collaborative and cooperative learning. The learner and the learning objectives shall be the center of all our teaching endeavors. We believe that the teacher and the student, learner and the trainer have a confluence of purpose. To serve the ultimate objective of being learner-centered, SMS shall not hesitate in breaking away from tradition or convention and going on uncharted waters to devise, design and implement methods and resources to bring out the maximum for the achievement of our shared objective with our students. We at SMS strive to provide our expertise to the society in appropriate areas in order to create health, happiness and prosperity. Our quality policy stands for imparting value-based education of highest standard relevant to the contemporary world. We believe that professional education and training should always exceed the students' expectations in terms of content and delivery. We also believe that education and training should be consistent with ethical and moral values as it has always been mentioned in our ancient scriptures and epics. We ensure that the students should feel a definite and positive change in their entry as well as the exit profiles. We believe that the guiding force for all the transactions with our students shall be our conformance to our quality policy and the vision statement. Our guiding values are trust, sense of ownership, sense of contribution, innovation, modesty, and mutual respect. We encourage our students to act with honesty, integrity, and transparency. We are self-questioning, humble, yet we are courageous. We always listen to you, and we are open to change. And most importantly, we practice what we preach. With these words, I would like to pray to the Almighty to grant all of you the capacity, the intent, and the conviction to follow this preamble in order to achieve your goals in life. Wishing you all the best for the future. Thank you very much.
Meanwhile, Registrar Mr. Sanjay Gupta and Professor R.K. Singh, Dean Research and Development and Head Department of Commerce, have also joined us. Warm welcome to both of you. Proceeding further, let me now request Professor Sandeep Singh, Dean Development and Student Affairs and Head Department of Management and Mass Communication at SMS to address the gathering and provide insights on MBA program at SMS.
Thank you, madam. First of all, a very good morning to all of you.
Good morning, sir.
I have been given the responsibility to talk about MBA program. So actually, before talking of what we do here in our MBA program, I would like to take you back that how this MBA program came up in this world. If you look at the history, You know, first institute to provide masters in business administration is Harvard Business School. They started this program in 1908. And during that time, the field of management was developing. So first MBA program started in 1908, and the first theory of management, what we call a scientific theory of management, given by F.W. Taylor, it also came in 1908. And then the administrative theory of management was given by Henry Fayol. So the first 2 decades of the 20th century, in that period, this Masters of Business Administration program started becoming popular across the world. But when it comes to India, the first MBA program was started in 1954 by Faculty of Management Studies, Delhi University. And you know, when our first IIM was set up, Indian Institute of Management, first IIM Calcutta, it was set up in 1961 in November, and in December IIM Ahmedabad was established. So if you take the case of India, actually in 50s and 60s, this Masters of Business Administration, it started picking up. And you all know our economy was basically closed. Most of the things were in the government hands. But in 1991, when our economy got liberalized, when we became a part of the global economy, and all the multinationals started coming in India, the skill sets which were required from MBA professionals, they changed altogether. Earlier in India, most of the people who were doing MBA and getting jobs, they were in industrial organizations. They were working for organizations like, say, there were Air India or Indian Airlines or some government organizations, and there were some private organizations also. And skill sets required were totally different. But after 1991, when Indian companies, they had to compete with multinationals, and when multinationals were coming to India, they needed professionals with a special skill sets. So the MBA program had to be changed altogether. The curriculum, the pedagogy. Director sir in his welcome address talked about Industry 4.0. You know, Industrial Revolution started in around 1780. 1780. That was the first Industrial Revolution, and now we are talking of Industry 4. So Industry 1, Industry 2, Industry 3, Industry 4.0. So when the corporate world changes, the skill set required by MBA professionals, it also changes. Now, in present times, or if we take back, say, last 40, 50 years, in 50s, 60s, marketing was the key. Marketing was developing as a field. Then finance became important. Then when economy got developed, service sector started improving. And today we are talking of, because of IT revolution, we are talking of artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning. So these things are coming up. And today, capturing the customer insight is most important thing for any business organization. And everyone is using smartphone. Everyone is on internet. So to track customer has become easy. So today companies are making mechanism to track customers. So the skill set which is required now is totally changing. It's unlike what skill set was required in, say, 15 years or 20 years back. So point is, when we talk of MBA program, we talk of some functional areas like marketing, HR, finance, most common. Today supply chain and operations has become very important. The logistics sector has become very important. Then we are talking of today the IT professional. The IT function has become very important in business organizations. Every marketing professional who is now working in a good company, They are finding that there is one section which is totally into this artificial intelligence and other these aspects. Today, the way people are recruited in organization, that system is also changing. A very senior HR professional of this country, Mr. Sandeep Kulkarni ji is here. Today, LinkedIn has become very important. So, as a corporate professional, you should try to put a very good profile on LinkedIn. Recruitment through references has become very important. Why to waste time in giving advertisement, calling so many people? You can go on LinkedIn. I am, Chief Human Resource Officer. I can look at the profiles on the LinkedIn. If I find someone, I can contact him, I can organize an interview. So the way people are recruited and selected, the way products are sold. Today, majority of the customers, they are buying online. So many years back, Peter Drucker has said that a day would come when there would be no place called marketplace. Marketplace होगा ही नहीं, सब ऑनलाइन खरीदेंगे, दुकानों पे कोई जाएगा नहीं. कब कहा था और धीरे धीरे आपको दिख रहा है वो चीज हो रही है. So the way people are buying, the way companies are hiring people, the way marketing is done, the way finance is managed, the role of information technology which has become so big, so things are changing. So all management professionals, they have to adopt to that. There is one saying, either adapt to change and flourish or neglect the change and perish. या तो समय के साथ चलो तो आगे बढ़ोगे, अगर आपने बदलाव को नहीं स्वीकार किया तो समाज आपको बाहर निकाल देगा. So you have to see that what corporate requires today. Start preparing for that. Forget what has happened. See what is the future of Indian corporate world or the world. So you have to see that. And you have to prepare like that. And we at School of Management Sciences would leave no stone unturned to give you all the best insights so that you are prepared for the corporate world. And when companies would come to recruit you, they would find that yes, these students of School of Management Sciences are good and they need, and our company should hire them. So, we all will be with you. हमें तो आपके साथ अभी 2 साल रहना ही है. We would meet in classes, right? But I can only say best of luck and prepare for the best. Thank you.
Dalmia and PX as the guest of honor of this inaugural session. I feel delighted to share that Mr. Devmani Pandey is a proficient HR professional with an overall 16+ years of rich experience in managing human resources for FMCG retail, banking and IT organizations. His functional expertise includes effective workforce management, organizational development, driving culture and building a people-centric organization. Mr. Pandey, in his current role as Head HR Operations for a new business initiative with Dalmia Bharat Group, is working to build a new workforce which is capable of taking the business forward. His earlier assignments in HR leadership roles have been with the German B2B wholesaler Metro and Cash and Carry, Indian retail joint venture Bharti Walmart, HDFC and Tech Mahindra. An alumnus of Delhi School of Economics, Delhi University, Mr. Dev is specially inclined towards capability building through inclusion and responsive collaboration. Sir, we are looking forward to learning from you. Allow me to request you to come to podium and bless our new students.
Good morning, everybody. So before I share my thoughts, I would like to sincerely thank Professor Jha and Professor Sandeep for a wonderful insight. And I'm delighted to know about the vision, mission, and the quality policy of this great institution. I'm honestly very, very impressed with the way this entire curriculum and the way institution is progressing. So kudos to this institution and the entire management team on that front. How many people are there in this room, by the way, as of now? How many people are there in this room? Close to 120. Close to 100. But I did not see the clap of 100 people, in one go. कहीं से आवाज आ रही थी, कहीं से नहीं आ रही थी. So can we have a big round of applause for ourselves? So this is the kind of applause that we require, right? I've been hearing all the, थोड़े-थोड़े आ रहे थे, थोड़े-थोड़े नहीं आ रहे थे, right? So first thing that we require is a lot of enthusiasm that what we are going to do right now. Without that, nothing works. The first thing that you need for anything that you do, whether you play cricket, whether you cook food at home, whether you do anything in life, without enthusiasm, life में मजा नहीं आता है, right? ये आता है? Sorry, I've been using little Hindi also because I want some bit of relation to happen. So that enthusiasm is required. Now coming to my subject, yes, I've been told that this institution is 27 years legacy this institution has, and I think most of us in this room, I'm a bit old, but most of the students, I'm sure, less than 27 years old, right? So before you were born, this institution was already in practice, right? People were teaching the management lessons, a lot of professors have been there. I've been told that a lot of professors have been there in this institution since last many years. So they know, they have been reading the pulse of the institution, they know the academic side and they also know the corporate side. So you are in the right hand to get a lot of guidance, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Remember when you had, when you passed your 10th class, what was your next plan? What was select the stream for which course? After 10th. Class 12th, right? After 12th, what was your next plan? Graduation, right? BCom, BSc, BTech or BBA, something like this. So when you passed your graduation, what was your next plan? Post-graduation, right? MBA, maybe something else. When now you are in post-graduation, what's your next plan? Sorry? आवाज नहीं आ रही है थोड़ा. What is the next plan? Get into the career world, right? Start having the heavy pockets, right? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So that heavy pocket, so that means is it the end of your education journey?
No, sir.
Is it the end of your professional qualification? Means the standard academic qualification. I'm sure some of you will opt for PhDs and other kind of higher degree, MPhil or other kind of courses also. But for most of you, this will kind of conclude the standard academic sessions, right? The learning will continue forever, but the academic piece will get over from here. And from here onwards, you will be into your corporate worlds, right? You will be into your jobs, you will be earning a lot of things, right? So this will become your, I would say, USP or the final selling proposition that this is my qualification, this is what I am, and from here onwards my journey starts. So these 2 years are going to be super crucial for you. Don't think that like the way that you got your 12th, you got your graduation, you had another step to proceed, the next journey is slightly tougher. And those of you who feels that MBA will give you a lot of natural advantage, don't be into any such confusion. It is a tougher world outside, and only those people who have the right kind of a capability and competence will only survive. The rest for you, MBA degree will any which ways will be there, but that will not give you the advantage that you're looking for. So these 2 years and with this wonderful institution, make sure that you take best of this. Do everything possible, make good friends who can give you a lot of guidance, make take all the sessions very seriously. A lot of faculty members are there who will guide you for all your things that you need to work upon. Make sure that your strength is really strong. These things will make your life much more comfortable, and I'm sure this pace will take you to the dream journey that you will be living in the corporate world. And right now Indian economy is absolutely doing very well. We had all this COVID situations and all, but everything is now back on track, coming back on track. Companies are recruiting big time, corporates are expanding, new companies are coming in, economy further opening up, a lot of new opportunities are there, startup business is going very well. New companies, they are, people are not very concerned about a lot of old age organization. Startup culture is becoming big time opportunity in the country. Government is supporting big time. So this is the time when new management students can bring a lot of energy to the organization. And companies are also not too bothered about that. I need to recruit only people with 10 years of experience or 15 years of experience. Right now, focus is more on capability and what the individual can bring on the table. So you are competing with anybody and everybody. And what do you need to compete with them? Skills, capabilities, right? And these 2 years that you have got is there to build that kind of capability. I'll be spending more time with all of you today, I'm sure in the second half, and we'll be talking more about it. But I sincerely welcome to all of you. Work on your weaknesses, work on your strength, make sure that you become a wonderful professional, and the exciting journey is absolutely ahead. You get a lot of money, you enjoy life, you travel big time, business classes, you go to big cities, you get married, you enjoy your life. It's a wonderful place to be in. Sorry, I'm going a little beyond the academic word, but that's the way life is. And make sure that you enjoy these periods. Right? All the best to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for gracing the occasion as well as guiding the students. Let today be the start of something new. Don't waste the best moments of your life. Now is the time to get intentional about achieving success without multiplying regrets. Moving further, the chief guest of this inaugural session today, Mr. Sandeep Kulkarni, is the Managing Director and Chief Human Resource Officer with Brinks India. Mr. Sandeep is a postgraduate in Personnel Management from Pune University, a member of Harvard Leaders Excellence and a certified talent management professional with XLRI. Mr. Sandeep has also played the role of board of members for Indian entities. He possesses vast professional experience of over 23 years with various types of organizations, both established as well as startups, in sectors ranging from engineering, pharmaceutical, food products and packaging to textiles and service industry, in both Indian as well as MNCs. In his current role at Brinks, Mr. Sandeep is the MD and CHRO. The Brinks company is the global leader in total secure logistics. Beginning professional career in human resources, Mr. Kulkarni has handled plethora of responsibilities in mergers and acquisitions, integrating businesses, employee relations, statutory compliances, administration, training and HRD at both factory location and corporates, strategic HR initiative, recruitment and selection, compensation, performance and reward system and employee communication. Mr. Sandeep Kulkarni has won a couple of awards in his career, recent being MINT Tech Circle Business Transformation Award 2021, Economic Times TA Pi Young HR Leader Award 2020, Asia Pacific HR Congress Award for Outstanding Contribution to HR in 2019. Prior to Brinks, Mr. Sandeep worked with Renfro Corporation, Westrock, General Mills, Advanced Enzyme, Schrader Duncan and few more. Majority of his career has been into manufacturing organizations. Sir, may I earnestly request you to bless our fresh batch of students?
Thank you, Dr. Pallavi. So, after hearing Professor Jha and of course Sandeep Singh ji and Dev talked about very interesting things. So I was taking notes from, what they were talking. And I thought to myself, where I need to start and what all, I can talk, because I have a session in the afternoon which we will talk about all other things, but particularly here, the first thing which comes to my mind that, the choice which you guys made. So my compliments to you for choosing a very right and a bright institute. So what I want to do, start with, like Dev was talking about clapping. So I want to start with a small exercise. with every one of you. I'm sure everyone has had their breakfast. So can we put our hands up like this? Right? And can you clap? This is for you and your parents for making the right choice of choosing a particular institute which has a long history. And I was talking to the director and he was mentioning that many of them are 25 plus years, and they was talking about your age and the experience. So I'm sure by the end of your career you are not only going to gain your academics, but what they gathered over last 27 years. And before I jump into other things, let me touch upon a couple of keywords which I heard during the discussions. And the most important point which I looked at is the NAC A grade, or the top 50 B school. And I will come back why I am raising all of this. And a couple of other points like the institute having its own quality policy or the vision mission, which indicates that you have joined a thoroughly professional institute which is not going to focus only on academics, but which is going to focus on making you a better professional man. So I was entering this institute and I saw outside that there was a banner. I'm sure you must have seen that there is a banner which says Hunar. And then I met a gentleman who's going to conduct a session for the third semester students. And I was talking to him that in the year 1998, when I was getting passed out in my third semester, there was no one who was willing to tell us that how to behave in a campus interview. We were sitting like this, and someone in fancy suit will come, he will talk all his gyan. And then, of course, in every class there are 5-6 bright kids who will speak their, if they are from convent, they will speak Queen's English, and we are vernacular guys. We are always backbenchers from school and others. We are wondering what is going on. And then you don't know, how to appear, behave. And this institute, which is taking efforts on the kids and preparing them for the campus interviews, I personally felt that boss, this is something which is required for kids, because हमारे घरों में तो कोई MBA नहीं होता, ना तो पापा होते हैं, पर है ना, इतना कोई हमें सिखाता नहीं है. हमें तो दुनिया इंस्टाग्राम सिखाती है, ये थोड़ी right. So which is and that's where I feel that so हम जब कॉलेज में थे और पेप्सी का एक ऐड आता था, यही है राइट चॉइस बेबी, आहा. So I personally feel that यही है राइट चॉइस guys, right? So and then few other things which I felt that which Professor Singh mentioned about his skill sets, or he was talking about how the world is changing. I was reading a book called The World is Flat. So अगर हमने पिछले कुछ सालों में देखा होगा कि जो भी सारा चेंज हो रहा है, आपकी जनरेशन तो लकी है कि, and you are lucky in two three terms. Think about your seniors. Last year, they all have joined online, and look at the challenges which professors must have faced. And think about them, and think about you being lucky, having to see all of this. Because ultimately, seeing is believing, right? Everything digitally can be handled in a different manner. So of course, we'll come to skills in the next session for sure. And the last thing which I will touch upon, that the institute talks about values. And my personal belief in last 23 years is, we learn all kinds of theories. We learn all kinds of, we read everything. बट जिसको हम कभी संस्कार कहते हैं, कभी वैल्यूज कहते हैं, या जो भी कहें हम लोग, एंड पर्टिकुलरली विद इंडियंस, values plays very important role, and unless we have our strong foundation of values, and you will going to experience this even in your assignments, हम कई बार जो भी करते हैं, so I think it is important that values, and the organization talking about values, I think will definitely do a brilliant job. And when you come out of this college, I'm sure every one of you gets a better placement, and the skills, of course, they will impart. You will learn about many things, but while they impart skills, don't forget that when you get skills, will is equally important, because वो तो पानी के पास लेके जाएंगे, but पीना है नहीं पीना है वो हम पे डिपेंड करता है. So I wish you all the best, and my compliments to the institute and director, particularly for laying a very strong foundation in this region. And I'm sure this institute will produce lots of good managers for the country, which is the current requirement where we are flourishing, and I'm sure every one of you will shine. Thank you so much. Good luck.
Of your positive traits and vibes. Moving ahead, now it is time to express our respect and gratitude towards our dignified guests. For this, first I request Director Sir to felicitate Mr. Sandeep Kulkarni, Chief Guest of this session, with a memento and shawl as a token of remembrance. Chief Guest of the session, Mr. Sandeep Kulkarni. Thank you. Further, I request Director Sir to honor Mr. Dev Mani Pandey, guest of honor of this inaugural session. Thank you. Finally, the time has come to thank these two towering personalities who have traversed long distances to be with us this morning. Aware of the magnanimity of the task, I would request Dr. Amitabh Pandey, Course Coordinator, MBA Program, to propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone.
Can you do the good afternoon once again?
Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, better. So, we are in the last leg of this orientation program, and first of all, Honorable Chief Guest of today's orientation program, Mr. Sandeep Kulkarni, Managing Director and CHRO Drinks India, Mr. Dev Mani Pandey, Head HR and Operations, Dalmia MPX, Honorable Director of the Institute, Professor P.N. Jha, Registrar of the Institute, Mr. Sanjay Gupta, Dean, Management and Head Management and Mass Communication, Professor Sandeep Singh, Dean, R&D and HOD Commerce, Professor Rajkumar Singh, my colleague, Dr. Avinash Chansukar, my colleague, Dr. Pallavi Pathak, also the moderator of this session, my colleague, Mr. Veer Pratap, the co-coordinator of MBA program, and my dear students of MBA 9th batch, 2021 and 23 batch at School of Management Sciences, Varanasi. Today indeed is a historical day in your life as well as in the journey of School of Management Sciences, Varanasi. We are in the orientation program of the 9th batch of MBA program, 9th batch of MBA at SMS. And how lucky we are that these students of the 21-23 batch are embarking on their professional journey in the august presence, in the gracious presence of two towering corporate personalities, Mr. Sandeep Kulkarni, the Managing Director and CHRO Brinks India, and Mr. Devmani Pandey, the Head HR and Operations, Dalmia MPX. These two gentlemen, they have accepted our invitation and they have traveled a lot of distance to come down to this place today at this on this occasion, and they have blessed these students, and they will be blessing you again in the upcoming session after this orientation program. They have very rightly set the tone for you all to start your professional journey. I thank you, sir, for coming down to Varanasi and taking out time for addressing these students today when they are starting their journey. You have very rightly told them about the importance of enthusiasm and energy. Also, you apprise them about the reality, which is somehow harsh also. We normally paint a very rosy picture of corporate world, but you made them aware, though briefly, that the corporate world is not that rosy and there are harsher things which will wait for you and you should prepare for them. And also you suggested them to work on their strength because they need to compete with everybody and they need to work on their capabilities. These guiding words, suggestions will definitely help them prepare themselves better for the impact making career, as Director Sir was focusing that this Generation Z is looking to create impact, social impact. So definitely these suggestions, these guidance from you will help them create an impact in their life. I'm thankful to Mr. Sandeep Kulkarni, the MD and CHRO Brinks India, for motivating these students today, making them realize, in fact, reinforcing or providing them positive reinforcement about their decision to do MBA first of all and then to do this MBA from SMS. And definitely he has focused on the importance of values, which in fact the entire corporate world, the entire world is facing this problem. Nowadays the professionals, they are skill rich but value poor. And we at SMS focus much on values, and he has rightly pointed out on the importance of value today. And also the skill sets which you would be needing to become successful in your corporate journey. Sir, we would be looking forward to hear more about your thoughts in the upcoming sessions. I'm also thankful to my colleague and Dean of the school, the management program, Professor Sandeep Singh, for apprising the students about the management education landscape, the evolution of management education in India, and how this landscape is changing every day, and how the skill sets which are required today are different from what was required at our time or in other times. So you need to work on those requirements. You are the future and you have ample time, at least 2 years time here, to work upon your strengths, to work upon your weaknesses, and to become more corporate ready. I'm also thankful to my colleague Dr. Avinash Chansukar for presenting in front of you the vision, mission, values and quality policy of School of Management Sciences Varanasi, which we as a family as SMS Varanasi. We all are SMS Varanasi actually. So we have to live this vision. We have to all work together to realize this vision and to achieve this mission, realize this mission and objective. And we have to imbibe all these values in our everything we do at SMS Varanasi. I am also thankful to the management of institute, especially our director, Professor P.N. Jha, and our executive secretary, Dr. M.P. Singh, for their continuous support. Without their support and freedom, we may not be able to do many things for which we are today getting appreciation from the personalities like Mr. Sandeep Kulkarni and Mr. Devmani Pandey. It is because of their continuous guidance that we are able to do better things at SMS Varanasi. So I am thankful to them, and I am especially thankful to my colleague, Mrs. Bhavna Dikshit, for bringing these two distinguished guests today here at SMS Varanasi. And she is also instrumental in bringing, entire TNP cell is instrumental in bringing two other corporate personalities today in the orientation program. They will be joining us post-lunch. In their absence, I am thanking them because they have accepted our invitation. So Mr. Owen Mendonza, the head HR and IR, DHL Supply Chain Limited, and Mr. Ashwini Kumar, the MD and CEO, Utkarsh Core Investment Limited, would be joining us post-lunch in the orientation program. So in their absence, I extend thankfulness to them. So I also extend my heartfelt gratitude to the administrative staff of the School of Management Sciences for making the arrangement, because of which we have been able to conduct this program successfully and without any interruption. Thank you to Pallavi ma'am, thank you to Dr. Rajkumar Singh sir and Mr. Deepadav Singh sir for extending their helping hand in conducting this program. Last but not the least, thank you very much to the participants, the students of 21-23 batch, for your enthusiastic participation in this orientation program. Thank you so much. I wish you all
Thank you, Amitabh sir. This brings us to the culmination of the inaugural session. Your life is a remarkable occasion. Undoubtedly, you all will rise to it. I hope you all have a great learning experience and one of the most memorable period of your life here at SMS. Welcome to the SMS family. Students, kindly remain seated. We will have a first orientation session very soon. Thank you, gentlemen.